Good afternoon, my name is Ben Cass, Executive Chef here at Hampshire Hills, and today we're going to do a quick and simple little seared scallop dish. Show you some techniques and proper searing methods. And basically what we have here is some beautiful local sea scallops. Always dry, never buy anything that's been previously frozen or wet. Simplest thing you can do is, even if they are dry packs, is to just take a little bit of paper towel, blot them dry, and it will only help your end results that much further. And that applies to pretty much any type of seafood that you're working with. My methodology with food is very simple, is buy the best product you can get and don't mess with it too much. Keep it simple, straightforward, and let the flavors come through and work within the seasons. This is just a little bit of kosher salt and pepper, just a little bit on all the sides. Scallops to me are one of the most perfect foods in the world, so therefore I try not to mess with them too much. Take it over to the stove. Cast iron. I live by cast iron. There's a reason it's been around as long as it has, and it's still very popular, is because it does the absolute best job. You can buy these at any store. They're literally just fajita dishes, or if you're lucky enough to have some vintage cast iron pans in your home, by all means use them. The trick is to get it good and hot. If you're doing this in your home and you don't have the ventilation that I do, I recommend bringing it outside, or the fire department may show up to help answer your alarms. So basically, once the pan starts to smoke, that's a good indicator that it's ready. At this point, this is just a little bit of canola oil. I don't use olive oil for searing just because of the high heat factor. So just enough oil to coat the pan. And if you're doing this at home, just shut the burner off for a quick second so you don't get flare-ups. Then very simply just place them into the pan. Swirl the oil around, then turn your heat back on. Once that pan's good and hot, I usually adjust the heat down to approximately medium. And if you've done the proper preparation, which is by really good scallops, have a good pan, let it heat up. The biggest trick now is just to resist the urge to mess with them. Just let them sear. As you see, you'll start to see a nice little golden brown crust form on the edges. And I don't flip them until I start to see a little bit of cooking process where the color of the scallop starts to change. So 2 to 3 minutes is usually what it takes per side, depending upon the size of scallops. And again, it all depends on how you enjoy eating them. If you like them well done, a little bit further on each side. If you like them just simply seared, now would be the time to flip. Okay, those have been in the pan now for approximately 2 to 3 minutes, and as you can see, nice crust is formed, and there's a little bit of a white line starting to creep up the side of the scallop. That's when it tells you it's ready to go. You see, with cast iron, if it's properly seasoned and heated ahead of time, it's better than Teflon as far as stick release. So for me, what I'm going to do now is just literally shut those right off and let them sit on that pan for another 2 to 3 minutes to complete cooking, and we'll throw together a little simple salad. So now that we are in the middle of summer, these scallops pair really well with a little bit of arugula. We're just going to make a real simple salad. So we've got some baby arugula, some grape tomatoes, some fresh basil, and fresh mozzarella. But you can use anything available. This makes a great appetizer or a really nice summer meal. A little bit of salt and pepper, extra virgin olive oil, a little bit of balsamic. We're just going to give this a simple flip. But again, use anything that's around you, any vegetables that are growing. The growing season's here. Maybe you don't like mozzarella, maybe you can't have cheese, maybe you like a different kind of cheese. Use whatever you have. That's really how I like to cook, is whatever's available is kind of what I like to go with. Okay, so we've got our salad ready. So the scallops have now sat for approximately 3 minutes and completed their cooking process. just going to plate it like so, but again, in your own home, you're welcome to do whatever you wish. And then just another little simple drizzle of some good olive oil. And then if you had a little bit of fresh herb and so forth on there, that's a perfect appetizer or a great light summer meal. If you don't enjoy scallops, that method works with just about any type of fish. My only recommendation is to avoid farm raised. If you can get wild caught fish that hasn't been frozen, your end results are going to be significantly better and significantly healthier for you. And that's it.